Hey mommies, how are you? So I'm gonna dive right into this because it's been a question that I've been asked a lot lately from a lot of new mommies in regards to how you can boost your milk supply quickly because baby's getting sleepy, because they're not having as much output as they used to, or they want more output when they're having a pumping session or a feeding session. So I'm gonna do a couple of videos in regards to this, and this is video 1. So I'm gonna show you how to prep before you start a feeding session or a pumping session, okay? So I'm gonna put my video down. You're not gonna see my face, but you're gonna see my boobs so we can go through this, okay? So the first thing to do is really important that you massage your breasts, okay? Really, really important so that you get your blood flow, so that you get those milk ducts stimulated and so milk starts to come down. Sometimes, in fact, by just starting to do that stimulation, you'll start to have a letdown, and that's how you'll pretty much release your letdown, so it's ready for you to latch your baby. So it's ideal that you do this maybe like 5 minutes before you start a pumping session, or like around 3-4 minutes before you latch your baby on. Okay, so ideal if someone can hold your baby. Don't wait to do this when your baby is hungry. I would do this kind of like before your baby wakes up, or if someone's holding your baby and you start to see that they're starting to get a little bit hungry, I would do this right away. So the first thing that you need is your hands, okay? So warm them up, put them in, run some hot water so you get your hands warmed up. If you want to add a little bit of like coconut oil or some sort of rubbing oil too, that tends to heat up your hands and gets you ready for the massage. Okay, so I don't have a nursing bra anymore because my baby doesn't nurse all day, so I wear regular bras now. You will have a day when you wear regular bras again, trust me. So basically what you want to do is, you want to obviously have your full breast out, and what you want to start doing is, remember, your hands should be nice and warm. So you want to start massaging your breasts like this in circular motions. And many times you'll feel also if you have little milk ducts there that are kind of like full of milk too. So those little lumps, just start to massage them nice and slowly. You don't want to do anything too fast. And then work your way around the entire breast like this. With your hands full, and this is what this is going to do is warm up your breasts, okay? Like this, it's going to get that circulation going around your breasts. And then what you want to start doing is kind of with your fingers here, then like this, okay? Little circular motions all around your breast, just like this, okay? Around the back here is really important, like under your armpits too. Don't just focus on this area and this area here. So you want to be doing like this, okay? Little circular motions all around. So you want to do that for maybe like around 2 minutes. Sometimes by just doing that, you'll start to see drops coming out or sprays coming out too. Another option that you can do is to, when you're prepping your breasts, is you can use a gel pad like this one, okay? There's a lot of different types. This is the gel bead pad. What I do is heat this up in the microwave so it's really hot, and then I put these around my breast as I'm massaging too, okay? Or I'll put those on for maybe around 2 minutes or so to get my breast warmed up, and then I'll start to do the massage too. It doesn't have to be a gel pad like this. It can be anything, any of those like wheat bags, or it can be just a diaper and you just run it through with like really hot water. So anything like that can help. These are awesome because you can actually, you put them inside the cover and it has a snippet there, so you can put them around the flanges of your pump, so it's really good for pumping too. But that's what you want to do. You want to start doing your breast massage, okay? Then you want to start doing breast compressions, and the breast compressions is what you do also when you want to do milk extraction using your breast without having to use a pump. And then what you're going to be doing is kind of as if you were going to eat a sandwich like this. That's how you're going to coop your breast, okay? And what you're going to be doing is going back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. The same way. You can do it with just one hand too. It's actually easier that way. So you want to coop your breast. And remember, we're going back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Don't press back like stretching your skin out. You just want to go back to grab the milk ducts again and squeeze them forward. Back, squeeze them forward, okay? That's really important that you hold back, not where all your nipple is, like my nipple's here, so don't squeeze your nipple. because if you squeeze your nipple, nothing's gonna happen. The stimulation has to come from way back. That's why your baby should be latched around your whole areola and not just your nipple, okay? So we're doing kind of the same type of motion that a baby does when they're suckling. So you're gonna go back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Really important that you do it, don't do it this way, okay? You're not gonna have the same effect because what you're not working with the flow of your milk ducts if you do it that way. That's why it's really important that you do it kind of like this, kind of like a C shape, okay? And do that for a few minutes. You'll start to see right away, maybe within the first minute or so, the milk starts spraying out, okay? And that's obviously when, if you have a cup or something like that, you can start to hand express your milk, or you can latch your baby on. And we'll talk about that in the video that I'm gonna do tomorrow. Someone there saying hi. Okay, hi. If you have any questions in regards to this, let me know. And it's really intimidating, kind of like touching your breast and stuff like that. In Western society, we don't really talk about that, and it's very sexualized. So it's important that you feel comfortable doing this. And once you feel comfortable just doing those breast compressions, doing the massage, doing the breast compressions, then you'll start to see that you really get the hang of it, and you feel really, really comfortable doing it. And sometimes, you won't need to use a pump as much, because the breast compressions are way more effective than the pump. I know it's more hands-on than if you just put the pump. You can just use your computer, text, or whatever you want to do. And the hand expression obviously is more hands-on, hence the name, but it's very, very, very effective at getting that milk out. And if you do that in conjunction with your pump, so when you have your flange there, if you do the massage, the compression, you're gonna see way more output of your milk. I've seen, and in my personal experience, if I just put on the pump, I can maybe get, before in my early days of breastfeeding, I could maybe get like 3-4 ounces. But if I did the prepping of the breast massage, heating my hands, heating the breast compressions, I could get like 2 more ounces per breast. So it makes a huge difference in your output. And if you think of that in pumping in regards to when you have your baby, your baby latches, your baby is going to be way more effective at getting a lot more milk, because the letdown has already been stimulated, and you're going to get all that milk out a lot more, and your baby's going to be more motivated on the breast to get more milk, because they have that nice flow of milk. They don't have to work as hard to get that flow going. So it's really, really important, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. I wanted to share this awesome tip because it just makes, if you're concerned in regards to output and in regards to milk supply, just gives you so much peace of mind, and it's effective right away. Like, you do it maybe 2 times, so by the end of the day, you can have an increased supply in regards to the output that you have. And it also helps to stimulate your milk ducts to make more milk supply too. So you have that plus to more output and increased milk supply. So that's a plus for mommies, right? Definitely is. Bye, mommies. See you tomorrow in the next video.